everyone. Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing? Good morning, CJB. How are you? Good morning, Jen. Hi, Tracy. Hello, Odin Kiana. How are you? Hi, Purple Lotus Flower. Thank you for joining. Hi, Trelanda. How are you? Hi, Singer. Hi, Shanti. How are you, honey? Sweet Rose PSA. Hello. Hi, Jen. Hi, Pink. Hi, Tiara J. Oh my God, you guys are coming on now. Tanya, how are you? Jikuluhu. Hello. Hi, Jen. Hi, Aunt Jill. Such a cute name. Apollonia, how are you? Naya, good morning. Sonia, good morning. Jen, Deb, good morning. Tarot T, hello. Oh, you guys are coming on too fast now. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Athea. Hi, honey. Hi, Athea. Hi, Washington. Hi, Quiet Storm 1997. Hi, Calistan. How's everyone today? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Gemini Girl. I have been waiting for you. Oh, thank you. How's your vacation? Well, I got full face. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I am way swollen from something. I don't even know what. At the last day, I ate alligator sausage. So I think I might have had a little reaction to the alligator sausage, but I will eat it again. So I was in Jamaica and for a girls' trip for I don't know if you guys know Wiz Khalifa's mom, but she invited me on a girls' trip, and I could not pass it down. I was like, bet. Her name is Peachy, and it was her birthday, and so there was no way I was going to pass her birthday down, and a trip to Jamaica, and the minute she said it, I was like, how much and when? And so back in like January, my trip was already paid for. I just didn't tell anybody. Whew. But we went to Jamaica for her birthday. Love it. And Jamaica's amazing. Now, she has been to Jamaica, so she had a lot to teach all of us. This was my first trip to Jamaica, although I have been to other Caribbean isles. This was my first trip to Jamaica, so. And then from Jamaica, we went to New Orleans because her son had a concert in New Orleans. And so, to tell you the truth, this was my first, like, rap concert. Like, you guys know I never do rap. And so, I was like, bet, I'm down, rap, yes. I am so two-faced, trust me. I'd be like, I'll never go to a rap concert, never support rap. And I was like, when? I'm there. So it was amazing. The trip was amazing. Machine is like, I'm so two-faced. I will tell you one thing, and on a dime, I will jump out of the boat and be like, all for one. It was an amazing trip. It was a girls' trip. I met some amazing women. Here's the only problem I have with the women that I went on this trip with. I went on this trip with some big booty women. Now, I'm not sure how my butt looked because I didn't want to ask anybody. But most of the women had some big booties. Now, I will never go on a girls' trip unless my booty is on point. And I mean it. I'm going to buy clothes that represent the booty well. Now, I do believe I have a big booty, but I didn't want to ask any of the girls if it matches their goddamn booties. I was pissed. Now, never again am I going anywhere and a girl standing next to me is going to have a better booty than me. Trust and believe. All right? I will have my booty on point. Period. Oh, yes, I was a little pissed because I get jealous very easily. And I was like, look at her. And I didn't want to, like, the mirrors, there weren't enough, like, mirrors because I'm short, right? And so the mirrors didn't represent my height, so I couldn't like look. Don't worry. Don't worry, Peachy. Peachy got a big booty. The girls, they all have big booty. Don't worry. Don't worry about me. I will trust and believe I will match. All right? I know exactly what eucalyptus or what do you call those things? What do you call? It doesn't really matter. I know exactly what exercise machine to pump the booty up. I already know. I've looked into it. I think I have a big booty. I really do, but I'm not sure. From what I saw, there were some amazing booties. I see why the black man loves the booties. In any case, I will be on point. All right? Don't get it twisted, ever. Don't ever get it twisted with me, ever. Look at that big heart. Thank you. Let's see it. No, you're not going to see my booty until I plump it up. Once I plump it up, you guys will see the best booty in America. The best 50-plus booty out there. Watch. You will get the best 50-plus booty that no 30-year-old will ever stand next to me. Ever. You watch. All right, guys. The only problem with my trip was the booties. I had an amazing trip. All right, so Azriel. You know, guys, let's look at something different with Azriel. First of all, I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed because Azriel represented our daughters of the world. I was embarrassed that she thought it was okay to cuss and scream at Gayle King. Not because of who Gayle King is, but because Gayle King was a mother figure, probably a grandmother to her. Do you know what I mean? No, not a grandmother to her, a mother figure to her. I was embarrassed. Do you hear my birds? Those are the green parrots. Those are the green parrots that follow me everywhere. And I found them in Jamaica too. I just don't want to tell anybody because everybody thinks I'm crazy. Those are my birds screaming. Green parrots, they love me. She was so disrespectful. She was so, if I were her mother, I would. She was so disrespectful. Oh, I was hurt. 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 I was hurt for Gayle, who handled every situation that she was in. Gayle was amazing. But if I were her mother, the cursing and the screaming, you know what? Lie on me. Lie on me. You're in survival mode. Go ahead and lie on me. I'm a mother. I could take that. I can't take disrespect. That is the one thing I will not tolerate. I will not tolerate disrespect. You're in survival mode and you want to lie on me? Got it. I actually could understand that. That cursing and screaming was unnecessary. And that's why I'm doing this video on Azriel as opposed to doing it on Jocelyn. Azriel is the heat. She's the heat. She is representative of most black women that scream and yell when they think they're not being heard. We hear you, Azriel. We hear that there's some issues with your family from jump, which had nothing to do with Rkelly, right? Let's be clear about that. There's problems in Azriel's family as a jump, which has nothing to do with Rkelly, all right? This girl tried to commit suicide way before Rkelly came along. All right? Somebody was not listening to her when she was in their household. All right? So, to be honest with you, there's something going on. All right? And then, allegedly, after the suicide, the dad was like, let's do music. And he does feel like music did save her, right? And I can agree with that. I can agree with that. That maybe music saved her. My concern is how much counseling did she get? That's my concern. Over the music, did she get any counseling? I have to be honest with you. There are things about Azriel that she says that I believe. I believe that there was a coercion of sorts with Rkelly, with one of his entourage, and then, setting it up for her to come on stage. I believe stuff like that. I also believe that there might have been some rhetoric on the way to the concert or with his wife, and it's like, oh, if Rkelly mess with her, we'll just sue him. That's all. We'll just sue him. There's something there that Azriel is telling the truth about. There's something about the dad I'm not that crazy about. And notice the mom is not talking. She's not lying completely, right? Notice the mom is not talking. Do you understand that? The mom is, from what I could tell in one of the videos, she was like this. So something's wrong in that family. Azriel is screaming and yelling, but because she's screaming and yelling, no one can hear her. Okay? Azriel, what's going on? Stop yelling. We want to listen to you. You can be heard. You can tell us more of your reality, the way you see it. It may not be the truth, Azriel, but we want to hear more of your reality. Now, with that being said, Azriel has some major mental illness, and that's the only reason why I'm forgiving her for being so disrespectful. She has an undisclosed diagnosis. Like, she's not okay, guys. I'm going to tell you right now, she's not okay. So I'm pulling from 2 different decks today. And I want to see the compatibility of what Azriel looks like. Please email me for your own personal reading. At psychictracybrown@yahoo.com. Listen, there are many Azriels out there in the world, and they're not all 21. All right? There are 30-year-old Azriels. There are 45-year-old Azriels. There are 60-year-old Azriels. We as black women have got to stop screaming. We don't get heard when we're screaming. But we also have to be taught that Azriel's screaming came from within her household. Okay? It's inside the household. All right? This is a display of what was going on inside the original household. All right? Also, mental illness, a lot of times is DNA related. So if you don't identify with the DNA that's in you that has that gene, and try and fix it, try to go to counseling. She should have been in counseling for the last 10 years. Your child commits suicide, counseling. By the way, guys, I didn't say church counseling. That is not what I said. I said counseling, regular counseling. You're right. God can fix everything. God created counselors, psychologists, psychiatrists. Get out of here. Counseling. What is this? What is that, Candy? What is that? What is that? Tell me the meaning of that, which I love. Big words. Well, Jocelyn, hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The one thing I was shocked about Jocelyn is she was very composed during the Gayle King interview, but she did call her parents, unlike Azriel. She did call her parents. And I was a little shocked at how cold she was to her parents. I'm like, what the fuck? What what's happening here? What is wrong with these girls? She says, active and reactive through environment and social factors. Email me that. Email me that, Candy. It's depression. Mm. Azriel Clary father, Angelo Clary, was convicted of rape of a minor. Yes, her phone call definitely sounded scripted. And the part that scared me is when she says, I gotta go. Miss Tracy, the father has a history of criminal background. I wonder if Azriel was touched by her father. I wonder if Azriel was taken out by her father then. See, that's why he didn't mind giving her over to Rkelly. Do you see the history of, excuse me, coordinated abuse? Like, if the father, not if, I'm hearing, guys, and it's the first time I'm hearing this, I'm hearing that the father went to jail and was convicted of raping a minor. Do you see how that alignment with Rkelly would make sense? Because birds of a feather flock together. So why wouldn't he give his daughter up to Rkelly? Think about it. I think it's bigger than a money grab, though. It seems bigger than that. Like, it's a sickness, overall sickness. So now that I'm hearing that the father was accused of it, that's why the mother is so quiet, because she is abused by the father. It's all making sense now. Wow. Azriel saw and heard a lot in the household way before Rkelly. This suicide, guys, I would really, she's telling partial truth. She's not telling everything. She's telling partial truth. They said they are divorced as well. The mom did seem off or incapable of communicating, but was she incapable of communicating because the father was there? Mother gave her to Rkelly. Her mother gave her to Rkelly. One of Azriel was touched by the father, and then the mother looked the other way. You know that happens a lot in families. Azriel's got a bigger story to tell. I didn't know the father was convicted of raping a minor. All right, Father God, please talk to me. I'm going to use 2 different decks. I do not know what I'm doing with both these decks, though, Father God. Only you know what I'm doing. Please reveal to me anything that you would like to reveal to me about Azriel. Please allow me to see and say anything that you want me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen, amen, amen. 3 of Pentacles. Something was done here for the love of money. For the love of money. Funny thing is, he never really got the money. All right? I'd be curious. I think the father wanted to be in with Rkelly's crowd. And I also think he was thinking that he could benefit. Like, stand next to his daughter, help manage his daughter in the Rkelly crew. It wasn't the daughter. It was the father that wanted to be a part of Rkelly's crew. It wasn't really the daughter, and I do believe that, all right? It was the father. I also believe that the father always had every intention of developing this little girl's voice. He's manipulative. He is Rkelly. He's manipulative just as Rkelly was to her. The father was manipulative. She's actually used to this behavior, and that's why it was so easy for her to go to Rkelly. Okay, got it. I do get a Queen of Swords here, and I do believe that this might be the mother. I think when it was time to give support to her daughter, I think the mother said something extremely volatile, extremely mean, extremely rude to her daughter. I feel like she might have said to her, I don't give a fuck what you do. That's what it feels like to me. Or I feel like she might have said, you better, when they come for you, better get up there. You better fucking get up there. There was something volatile in pushing her to this place. Azriel's not lying. All right? She's not lying, guys. But she's not telling the story right. Um, the Ten of Swords, yeah. By the way, you guys remember I said that if you look on my Instagram video, I said that. I said, oh, my computer's in my car. Oh, fuck it. I said, look at my Instagram video, because I said that as a prediction that Rkelly said, you gave me your daughter. If somebody goes into a bank and gives me $500, I'm just going to take it. You gave me your daughter. I'm just going to take it. I said that, and he repeated it. All right. The Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. Ah, the Ten of Swords. Don't look at my booty. Don't you dare look at my booty. Too funny. Oh my God. I will plump this booty up for my next trip. You watch. Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords? Ten of Swords is an irrevocable ending, right? So, guys. Azriel, when was the last case? The last case was in 2008? No. The last case, what was that case in Chicago where he peed on that girl? What year was that? That was 2008? 2008, 2018, 2003, 2008, 88. Okay. 2008, Azriel would have been about 10. The last trial was 2008. Azriel would have been about 10. All right, 2008. So that means Azriel would have been born around 1998. Is that her year? She would have been born 1998. I just think it's odd that Azriel's name is destruction and renewal. That's literally what it means. It means the angel of destruction and renewal. It's also the angel that collects you at death. All right? But she's 21. Yeah, 1998, 1997. Thank you, Pink Channel. Guys, Azriel came specifically, she was born specifically to take Rkelly down. That's her agreement with God. And when she tried to commit suicide, she didn't want to go through with it. All right? Azriel is probably, mentally ill, but many mentally ill people have a metaphysical realm that they deal in. All right? She was born to take Rkelly down. That is her job. Ironically, they named her Azriel, which is the angel of destruction. So collectively, the mom may have a place in the metaphysical realm too. Many people that have a place in the metaphysical realm don't understand the world, and so it comes across as if you're crazy. Which is why I do the work that I do, because I want people to understand the world and what they're feeling, and that no, you are not crazy, all right? But people misinterpret the metaphysical world, and besides that, some metaphysical people do have a little crazy in them, and so it's a hard balance, and the crazy wins a lot of times. Azriel came to take Rkelly down. That's why. That's her agreement with God. I think it also means not helper of God, but help for God or something like that. Look it up. I hope your doctor says you're metaphysical, Stacy. because there's a fine line between feeling a certain type of way and hearing voices and, hearing spirits. It's a fine line, and a lot of people don't know the difference, and that makes me sad. Kelly has no idea that Azriel has come to deconstruct him. It's because of Azriel, this guy's gonna go to jail. Yeah, that's the archangel, Archangel Azriel. That's the one I'm talking about. Kelly has no idea that Azriel is the one that is going to take him down. Sorry, I'm sticking to it. She has a job to do, and she had to get in the inner circle to do it. Sorry. And it will happen. Trust and believe. It will happen. She is the angel that will take him down. Wow. Kelly's a Scorpio, right? Or Capricorn. He's a Capricorn. I think he's a Capricorn. This could be a father figure. This could be her dad. I get these lovers. Actually, I get these lovers as both Jocelyn and Azriel together. So, Jocelyn, ironically, look, one is wearing red, the other one's wearing dark gray, but that's Jocelyn. How funny is that? There is a love between the two women, and yet I don't think they like each other. I think Jocelyn gets annoyed by Azriel. I think Azriel just complains and screams and yells and complains. And I feel like she's saying, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit. That nurturing that Jocelyn gave to Azriel was more for public display. I think most times Jocelyn just walks away from her. She's like, oh my God, again with her. I can't take her. I didn't pull enough cards. That's a little odd for me. Justice will be served. Okay? Jocelyn came to this world to sacrifice herself to take Kelly down. In a crazy kind of way, people are chosen to do things. Martin Luther King came along to create the civil rights movement and to make many changes in the civil rights movement. There are times when people come along for things you can't even identify for. Azriel is the sacrifice to take Kelly down, and I'm sticking to it. The angel of death. I can't make this up, guys. This is the angel of death. This is Kelly. Do you understand that? This is Kelly. All right? This is Jocelyn and Azriel. You guys can't see this. Come on, work with me. Hold on, guys. Oh, this is so annoying. One day, I'm going to be professional. I swear to God, one day it's going to happen. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you guys get it? Oh, now you can see the cards a little better. Are you guys getting it? All right. All right. Are you guys getting anything that I'm saying? Yes. The fun is over for Jocelyn. I don't know about that. You guys are talking to each other. Yes, it makes a lot of sense. Yes, thank you. Jocelyn is ready to go. Jocelyn is going to go back to her parents. Trust and believe. Jocelyn will be back with her parents. Trust and believe. This is not going to stay long with Josh. Whatever happens with R. Kelly, he's probably gonna go to jail. Trust me. This is jail. This is goodbye, bitch. This is justice. He's got all the cards for saying goodbye. All right, you gotta go. There's a man here, a King of Cups, that's gonna help these two little girls. By the way, I don't know who he is. There's a woman here. I saw this as her mother to tell the story about Azriel, but there might be another woman that also takes him down. All right. All right. I'm disgusted now. Azriel. Oh, look at this. Okay, so another King of Cups. Another King of Cups. There is a man here, King of Cups. Oh my God. Okay, who is helping to keep the light? Look at this. Another Queen of Swords and Queen of Swords. These cards never lie, guys. These cards never lie. So again, a Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups is at the forefront of all of this. Karma, again, I am talking about Azriel. When I'm showing karma, guys, for Azriel, I promise you, karma is going. 3 women will take R. Kelly down. There's one more woman. I don't know if it's this Queen of Swords, but there is another woman that's coming around the bend that is going to seal the deal. There's other women out there, many other factors. The Knight of Cups. Justice shows up again. So you see how these cards can talk identical, right? Are you guys understanding the cards? I can use 2 different decks and some of the same cards will show up. Are you guys getting it? All right. For those of you that are wanting to take my Tarot 101 class, we're going to start that in April. All right. And this is a good time to show you guys how well coordinated these cards can be. Same things, random pickings. Do you understand? And I will teach you the meaning of these cards, all right? 6 of Swords. I'm actually looking at it like, bingo! Because I'm looking at the other deck as well. 6 of Swords. 8 of Pentacles. Feels like bingo. Bingo! High Priestess. And a Queen of Wands. So let me stop looking at the other deck. I'm just looking to see if there's anything identical going on here. We've got a couple of identical things, but hold on a second. What time is it? Somebody tell me the time, please. I've only gone 33 minutes. I started late. Oh, I gotta go. Damn it. Let me look at this deck. King of Cups, the Moon. King of Cups, King of Cups. There's a King of Cups man. Oh. There's a King of Cups and a Queen of Swords that is lying to R. Kelly right now. Lying. They are pumping him up, but they are definitely taking him down if they're not already working with law enforcement. 2 people in his inner circle are already working with law enforcement. They are documenting. They are creating their own audio tapes. There are 2 people in the inner circle that is going to take R. Kelly to task. They actually hate him. I think they hate themselves, but at this stage of the game, they actually hate him. He is going to jail, without a doubt. I don't want you guys to think that he's not going to jail. Like, jail is a given at this point. I said Bill Cosby was going to jail. Nobody believed me. Oh, save Bill Cosby, save Bill Cosby. I'm like, he's going to jail. He got acquitted. I look like an ass. They went back. He went to jail. Final outcome is always what I said, which was jail. It just took longer. Yeah, one close friend that may be Demetrius Smith. Oh, he's going to jail for how long? Oh, no. Don't worry about how long. He's never going to see the light of day. Again, you guys worry about the wrong things. Let's get him in jail. He will never see the light of day. By the way, He'll be very comfortable in jail. He has gay tendencies. He's just going to create a harem in jail. You guys don't get it twisted. He's going to be fine. The crisis publicist. Huh, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, no, he likes men. Don't get it twisted. He'll be fine in jail. He just likes to stick his penis somewhere. He'll be fine in jail. All right, I got to go to church. At least one family is going to be happy, and I think that's going to be Jocelyn's family. I think Jocelyn gets to come back. I think Jocelyn gets to go back home. I think this is Azriel. I think Azriel is going to be out on the limb for a while. I don't think she's going to embrace her family, and if she does embrace her family, it's only going to be because she has nowhere to go. But I just can't see Azriel going back to her family. I can't see it. I just can't see it. I think there's too much going on in that household. I think the mother and the father are very ugly at best. I think the little girl has mental illness, and I think there is stuff around that little girl that she, there's too much inside her head and she can't think straight anymore. I think she's very, very destructive. Very destructive. I also think she's very volatile, all right? I think she mimicked Rkelly and his language and his volatile rhetoric. I really believe that if this does not go Azriel's way, I think she's very destructive and physically destructive. Like, I think if he winds up in jail, I think she is going to lose herself. And I don't know if there's a fire that's going to come behind her or just some destructive behaviors. Azriel, I think I see you not being able to participate in society. I think you too might wind up in jail. For your safety and for the safety of others. All right. My prayer, Azriel, my prayer for you is that this. Oh, God damn it. Why did you guys tell me you couldn't hear me? My prayer for you is that this does not happen. That's my prayer for you. But I think without someone like Rkelly, like lingering over you and puppeteering you, I think when that's gone and he winds up in jail, you have no one. You had your disgusting father around you, and then you had disgusting Rkelly around you. And once you're alone, I don't think you will know what to do with your womanhood. You're just going to look for somebody else to control you. But that's not going to show up for you. And if that doesn't show up for you, you will wreak havoc, particularly upon the verdict. She is going to be uncontrollable upon the verdict. All right, guys? Sad but true, right? Right, kitty girl? You can't make this shit up. All right, guys, you know me. I got to go to church. Yeah, she doesn't have a moral compass. He is definitely going to jail. Azriel, you came along specifically to take Rkelly down. That's your role. I'm sorry to inform you of that. Receive it proudly. You are doing God's work. You are the only one that can actually stop Rkelly. And you're stopping Rkelly so that not another girl will get victimized by him. It is your job. You are stepping up to the plate, even if you don't know it. All right, guys, I better get up out of here. Oh, my goodness. I'm always late to church. Bible study. Are you guys good? Email me for your own personal reading at psychictracybrown@yahoo.com. That is Psychic Tracy, Tracey, Brown@yahoo.com. Can I have some hearts? Bye, sweetie. Bye, Charma. Bye, Calistan. Bye, everyone. Thank you for putting up with me. I just feel so honored and blessed that you guys trust my readings. And again, I'm going to post the part where Kelly was like, well, they gave me their daughters. I'm going to post that again on Instagram and YouTube.